couple of weeks ago. I think you even mentioned utilizing practice exams to help identify some of the gaps that you have. Can you speak to that a little bit more?
Yeah, that's the great thing, like I mentioned earlier, the great thing about IT exams, cybersecurity exams, even some college courses are constructed this way, is that often you will have an exam objectives that are just available, right? So if you go on the internet and you search for CISSP exam objectives or Security Plus exam objectives, you'll get a sheet or a page that shows you exactly what they will test on down to the specific topics, ideas, protocols, whatever, devices, etc., depending on what the exam's talking about. And that's what you want to start with. But then they also have practice exams, which practice exams are designed to be really a diagnostic to help you identify your gaps. A lot of people see a practice exam, they think, I'm going to use this for practice, and then they go in there and they just do it over and over again, they run through the questions, but that's not the way to use it. Much more effective if you use it as a diagnostic to find gaps and to find your weak points. And then I think we'll talk in a bit about some other ways you can double down on that. But the idea is to use that practice exam as a diagnostic. So if you already have some experience in the field, if you're coming in with any experience in the field or an adjacent area to what you're going to go study, you really want to go and figure out the gaps in between that knowledge and experience you have and what else is on the exam so that you can start to get that. And the practice exam is the tool to do that with, because it'll give you actually a report on that. And then from there, that's where you start building your study plan. So before you pick up a book or a 45-hour video course, if you've already got some experience, start with the practice exam. You may only need to do 10 hours of that video course, not 45.